Hopefully we won't have any technical difficulties today. I could be a bit too hopeful, but I do have everything set up, hopefully. So, we should be good. It's been a while. It's been a while. And I'm in my PJs because I'm not getting dressed for this. Hate to break it to you, but it's not happening. Way! This popped up automatically. Voice is a tad quiet and echoey. Okay. Oh, that's my game. Oops. Where's my microphone? Here you are. How is this? Is this any better? Let me know. Am I a tad out of the loop? Just a tiny bit. My OBS is different from what I remember, but it's because I did a shit ton of... No, that's not right. My mouse wheel has decided to fuck me over. How is that? Is that a bit better? I'm trying to figure out what other things are needing to be fixed. Can't hear a difference. Great. Been a while, how you doing? I'm doing okay. I'm currently nursing away my tattoo that I just got yesterday. My dog scratched it earlier, so I'm a bit sore. Wrong mic input. No, I don't have another micro. That should be better. Is that better? I think that's better. It wasn't plugged in right. That was probably our issue. It wasn't actually plugged in properly. But this is my only microphone I have, so there's not no chance of it being wrong. Again, no difference. Wait a minute, I have a bit of a delay, but I might be able to hear myself on my stream manager. Give me a... Oh no, this is going to be disgusting. Give me a minute. Built in one of your webcam... Give me a minute. Where's my microphone? Microphone. Properties. Has this changed? Is that any better? Is that better? I forget webcams have microphones. Because I am smart. That means that I can turn this down, hopefully. Still a tad quiet. Okay, so I can turn it up a bit. Okay. I'm scared of turning it up too high. I'm genuinely quite scared. Although this game doesn't have like noise, so you know, voice is probably the most important thing right now. My settings might be a bit off because I had to finick about with my settings and stuff back when I was playing games. Actually, give me a quick minute. That USB did not like that socket. I tried switching the USBs because that is my only solution to most of these things, is to just switch the USBs around and hope that things work. No, that's... Oh, I keep forgetting. I keep adjusting my levels when... I still heard you when you unplugged it. No, it was literally like... Ah! Right, you know what? This microphone thing is getting removed. And, am I still? Yes, okay, so it is still using. It is still using, Display, no, that's display capture, that's audio output. Video capture, let's see, are we using my microphone here? Wait a minute, settings. Copy filters, properties. Use my blue snowball. That's what I want. Has that changed at all? That looks like it's changed. The meters have changed a bit. Okay. Okay. I know there is a decent difference between my webcam and my microphone. It just decided to be a cock end, but okay, we're all fixed, we're all good. I'm going to turn down this music, but I won't turn it off because there's next to no music in this game, so there's no point in really not having any music. But yes, so the reason I'm doing Neo Scavenger specifically, because I know I haven't done it. I was meant to do it on Saturday, and then a thunderstorm came and wiped my internet out, and now my wired internet isn't working, so it's always fun. You can go into the inputs in your Windows settings. Oh no, it's not. It's OBS. It's OBS. OBS's settings needed to be changed because I had some issues with my webcam a while ago, so I had to change some stuff on OBS. But I forgot I did it, so that's the settings back to normal now. But yes, the reason we are doing Neo Scavenger specifically is because since I don't have wired internet right now, so I might be a little bit laggy depending. But the reason I'm doing this and not another offline game is you can go into your system settings so it never uses the webcam mic again. It doesn't bother me, you know. It's a bit of troubleshooting, but you know, spices things up a little bit, gets it a little bit more spicy. But what is that on my tablet? Channel 4, fuck off, please. Thank you very much. There we go. But yeah, I could have done a thing like Project Zomboid, but if you've been in any of my streams, you know, whenever I play Project Zomboid, like, a lot of people come in, which is really nice, but a lot of people come in and tell me how to play the game when it's a sandbox game, and I'm not really that serious about my games. So, you know, I didn't really want to be backseated, you know, I really couldn't be bothered with that. But other than that, I'm quite limited with the games I can play, because if I play an online one like Dead by Daylight, I think my internet will officially shit itself and just not work after a certain point. Because even when I'm playing Dead by Daylight without streaming, there's always big massive lag spikes, and I just cannot be bothered with that on a stream. So, not a fan of backseat gamers are annoying. Yep, not a fan of backseat gamers. I get that in my chat too. Yeah, Project. I'm not sure if you've been in when I've played Project Zomboid Ireland, but it's a game that people come in to watch, but then, you know, there are certain ways you can do things, and most of them might end in like death. But you know, I have my fun sometimes. But then I think it was genuinely my last Project Zomboid stream I did. Someone had. Make sure there's no one back there. Got to go get washing inside because it's starting to rain. Bear it back. Okay. I'll see you in a little bit, Jack. It's not raining here, but yeah. Someone had came in and was giving me advice and stuff, which is fine. But then I did a bit of a stupid thing, I think, and I set off a house alarm, and they literally just said to me, "That's not how you play the game," and I was like, why did I never think of that? You know, it's the first stream I managed to catch now out. Yeah, I haven't, ever since the thunderstorm a few weeks ago, I've not been able to stream. Because after the storm, what am I trying to say here? After the storm, my internet was out for like a week and a bit. I think. Was it a week and a bit? I think it was. So it was out for a decent amount of time, so we were trying to fix our wired internet. But it's just kind of not worked. So we're coping. We've got internet. That's good enough for me. I think we are looking into solutions to get wired internet because I want to play my online games again. Because they're a bit more fun than offline games. Especially if they're like single player games. They can be a bit boring. This game is very heavy text based. It's a lot of reading. Back when I only did one stream of this a while ago, and I went through every single little bit. But I'll still read, obviously, all the stuff that comes up. But it won't be as in depth as I usually do. And if you'll notice, that's my bird back there. She likes to speak. She likes to speak when I speak, so we're just going to leave it at that. Just going to double check, make sure all my stuff is okay. Yes. So yeah, there isn't much sound in this game, like at all. So that's why we've kept our lovely chill music on. But in my last playthrough, I did die before the stream ended. I ended up dying very quickly. So this game is a permadeath game. So once you die, there's no like restarting. You have to start from the beginning. It's completely randomly generated. Apart from certain bits of the map, and so yeah, it's a bit of a harsh game. I tried to stream I can't speak. I tried to stream Sea of Thieves yesterday, and my stream died. Oh yeah, Sea of Thieves is like an online game, isn't it? It's like an online game. I think it is. I've never played it before, but I'm sure it is good. I've seen people like shouting at each other like across ships or something like that. That's all I remember really. And that one video with the guys singing, what is it? Singing sea shanties. That's the words I was looking for. When they were playing, that's really my only experience of Sea of Thieves. Welcome back, Jack. Nice to see you back. But yes, so we shall get started to a new game because we can't really continue because we're doomed. Okay, so. Yeah, it's online. Oh, I mean, I would like to play it at some point, but it's just I don't know when I would be able to. Okay, there's a little bit of music, so we'll let this play. Oh fuck, didn't mean that. Oops. So this is basically your trait system. Hi. No speaking. No speaking. I can't even remember. What did I use? I can't even remember what I used last stream. I think I took my OPA and that was it, I think. I can't remember what I did. Did I take strong? You know what? We're going to wing it. We're going to wing it for here and see what we can do. We're going to take botany because we want to know we're not poisoning ourselves with berries. Use something that is going to... Whoa. Thank you. Trapping. Bam. So it wasn't... I didn't take strong. It was melee I did. There we are. What else do we want to take? Mechanic? Not really feeling it. Tracking? No. Tough? Hacking? Electricity? Don't want any of these. Oh wait, medic would be... It's been so long. I think something will let you know what the fuck pills was. So it was medic. So I had melee, botany, trapping, and medic. Tough would be a good one, and hacking would also be a good one, but... Like out of the bottles, yeah, I think that's medic. Actually, you know what, I'm not going to take medic, because you don't need to use pills that often. Luckily enough, you don't really need to use them unless you're in extreme pain. Or have an infection, but you can always buy them. Then again, a lot of people always use the pills to just sell, because they sell for a lot of money. So I think I might take hacking for a certain encounter that I know will happen at some point, if we survive that long. Yeah. I think we'll take some metabolism, because we do get hungry quite quickly, so I think we might take some of that. And only taking myopia, because all of these can be slightly fatal. And we're going to turn my music back on because that little track was over. It decided, okay, that's us. That's the dramatics over. Okay, so yes. You wake up disoriented, slumped over the base of an empty cryosleep pod. Can you learn new skills as you go on? No. Unfortunately not. It's not like Project Zomboid. Oh, it's making me really want to play Project Zomboid now the more I talk about it, but maybe later. I did say I would stream for a couple hours, but I might stream a little bit longer, depending on how I feel. We'll just have to wait and see. Slumped over the base of an empty cryosleep pod, still damp from cryo fluid. The thick dust from the floor clings to your skin, leaving a clean spot on the ground where a large O5 is painted. Across the room, there's an open door to the hallway and a broken window leading outside. Just as you gather your wits, an unearthly scream erupts from down the hall beyond the doorway. Something is coming, and fast.
So I'm not going to go really in detail. I'm still going to read as much as I can. It would just be slightly faster. So if anybody in here that doesn't have an English or doesn't have a Scottish accent, I apologise. I imagine a fox would be like, oh, no, it's not. That's like BB-8 or not BB-8. But what is it? R2D2. Wow. Fox screams aren't actually that bad. I've heard a few. Hack the door. Okay, so since we've taken hacking's slightly different. Hacking, you can do different things with hacking, but I think we're going to prepare to fight it because that's what we did last time. So we will prepare to fight it. Bam. Player's lower right leg was scratched and our upper right arm was battered, so not as bad as we got last time. You instinctively drop. Okay, so yes, we fight the werewolf man and we kill it. Good shit right there. Okay, anyways. With the rush of adrenaline fading, you turn your attention back to the strange room. You should probably finish up here in case there are more of those things. Of course. So, snatches weave. That's exactly what we're going to... Actually, we can't. We need to leave first. Well, snatches weave later. Okay, yes, we'll confirm this and then we'll search database because... a fox screaming sounds like the tortured souls that I am. I mean... you know, I've heard a few foxes outside. They just do a quick, like a quick small scream. It's just multiple small screams within the span of like 10 minutes. And you're like, ugh. Okay, so we have to leave before we can snatch the wolf's weave. Avoiding broken glass. Yay. Out in the wilderness. Way. Okay. Parking lots of gadgets, cryo facility, but everything looks disused and in disrepair. Worst of all, nothing looks familiar. You don't remember this place or even who you are. Your frustration mounts, but you catch it and put it in check. Might as well take a look around. I may have replied by trying to imitate it. Oh, why am I getting tips? I don't need tips. Okay, so we're going to go back into... We don't even need to go back into there. We can just do this. And then we can take this. We can take our lovely not wolfman, dogman. I apologise. And we shall take a shard. And we shall take trapping. And then, bam, we have a dogman fur coat, which means we can be warm. Oh, this is updated slightly. That's a bit strange. I'm not too sure if I like that or not. So we're going to take this and we're just going to cover ourselves because we love being warm. So this is basically just telling you how to scavenge. Achievement get we've snatched. If only that was an actual Steam achievement you could get in this game. This is just basically telling us how to scavenge. So basically, in every single thing you can scavenge, there's a rate of loot, safety, and sneak. So basically, yeah. The higher the bar for loot is, the higher the chance of loot. The higher the safety bar, the safer it is. The higher the sneak, the less likely you are to attract the attention of something. And since this is the this is a bit of the tutorial, like scavenging place, so everything's good. Despite its high-tech appearance, this facility seems to be tucked away in the wilderness, out of sight. This bodes well. I was about to say these bodies. That's not what I was meaning. Please don't fall through as many floors this time. Oh, don't remind me. I'll try not to fall through as many floorboards. Just depends on my luck. Literally just my luck as a person. Or have as many ceilings fall on you. Yeah. We will try. I cannot confirm or guarantee anything, but we will try. So, we go into our inventory menu and we see this. But we can use this and we can go back inside. Back in the cryo chamber, you still feel echoes of the panic that gripped you when you awoke here. It leaves you feeling unsettled. However, that time has passed. Maybe it's time to look around again. Be wary with the crowbar. No! I will hit everything with the crowbar, whether you want me to or not. So, we're actually going to... I can't remember. Did we explore this place last time? I can't remember. I think we did. Outside the cryo chamber, there's a debris-filled corridor that looks disused. You climb over piles of refuse and rubble and come across a blocked doorway. A plaque on the wall reads, Exam room 17. Forcing the barricade aside, you peer into what looks like a clinic exam room. While there appears to be little worth looting, the room looks like it would make a great hole-up site. Exam room 17 has been added to this Hex's campsite. So this is basically if you have nowhere you are safe, or know where you can camp, or whatever, know where you can sleep, and you're close enough, this is probably the safest camp you'll get for the night. Definitely not. Okay. I wasn't sure if we checked this last time. But we can actually... the exam room isn't much to look at, but it's secure and sheltered from the elements. It looks like the lights might work if you can figure out the short in the wiring. Also, the HVAC system seems to be pumping air, probably still powered by whatever runs the tubes in the other room. Someone handy with machinery might be able to rig it to heat incoming air a bit. With a little work, this room would make a decent place to hole up in. So, we'll examine the vent. Yep, it's a vent. Sure would be nicer if one of those mechanics or maintenance guys were around. Amazing. Examine the electrical panel. The circuit's pretty fried. It would take someone with some electrician skills to even guess if it could be repaired. So, I'm a hacker. I'm not an electrician. But if you were an electrician, you would be able to use your two skills together to get these to work. And then you'd have heating and you'd have light. Heating is good after a certain point. But most of the time you can get just as much heat by making a campfire or whatever. So we'll re-enter the cryo chamber. We'll go back. And we will leave because there's nothing here. That's what I use the medic skill for, because when you're a medic, you can check your injuries. Or not, you can check your injuries, of course, but if you're a medic, you can find a med kit in the cryo facility, which I am not, so I couldn't find it this time. Which is fine, you know, I'm not bothered. You basically arrange this items, okay, so we basically have nothing. We're not going to take any of this. It will rot eventually, but we don't really mind that. There we are. So this is what we've got. We've got a cut, and we've got a small bit of bleeding and a small bit of pain and just a bruise here. So, not the worst. So we'll just move. As you approach the town, there's no sign of activity. Buildings stand in ruin. Vehicles are overturned and blackened with fire. Explosion marks radiate outward from walls and pavement. In the distance, strange-looking creatures circle in the sky, like monstrous leathery vultures. The world has drastically changed from what you knew. Some sort of cataclysm has befallen Earth and returning mankind to the Dark Ages. And along with it, your hopes of finding a warm meal and some answers. You decide to look around and scavenge what you can from the ruins. Fun. So, we don't have a crowbar, so we can't go mad yet. Unfortunately. We can't go mad with our crowbar yet. Sorry. Speaking of... Oh, no. I was so excited for a minute. I thought we had a crowbar already, and I was like, yes! But we can't... there's really no point in using these. Walks outside to see city in ruins. Nice to see home hasn't changed. It's like, great to see we haven't changed at all. Okay, so since it is raining, we are go away, Adobe. Okay, so we can scavenge the woods, and we can use these lighters to increase our chances of finding something. Now, this is why we have the botany skill, because we can see... I'm pointing at my screen, but you can't see my hand. In the brackets, it tells you if it's edible or poisonous, which is a godsend, because if you don't have that skill, you don't know. You don't know. Fuck! I pressed escape again. Give me a minute. Boy, hello Lauren. How are you? How are you today? Give me a minute. I need to put this back to full screen because I'm an idiot. Not gonna lie, I forgot what time it was. I feel that. I'm actually surprised that I came home quite early. I'm sorry. I'm like, it's fine. We're not doing much anyway. So I keep forgetting I can't press escape in this fucking. I can't press escape to get out of these menus. I've also been losing track of time. Time's a social construct. Honestly, like the only reason I'm home quite early is because I wanted to get the sticky stuff off of my tattoo, and you need to like soak that under a shower for like 10 minutes, and I was like, ugh. Last week it was March, yeah. 17 more lives, including those of 3 Coast Guard crew members, were claimed by smallpox. Oh yeah, I think in this game it's actually like a rogue smallpox like pandemic. Maybe time is just a construct of human perception, an illusion created by. The guardsmen and crew were aboard the blah blah blah, labelled only with D32, off the coast of South Carolina 2 weeks ago, in addition to the deaths that were of crewmen of the salvage ship which failed to tow the D32 to shore. The recent connection between these deaths and the derelict ship has caused investigators to consider D32 as possible source of the outbreak. In a race against time, officials are assembling a diving research team to return to the scuttle site, hoping to find any information to explain the sudden outbreak. So yes, I think it was a rogue outbreak of smallpox that fucked the world up, apparently. We'll take this bottle with us unless we find a full one, but we don't have one of those for now, so we're just going to leave it. And let's look in here and see if there's anything else we can find. Oh, hello. Huh, topical. Really topical, yeah. So, you know what? How do I can't remember. How do I take? There we are. It is now, we now have a vehicle. I put in air quotes because it's not really a vehicle as such that you can claim it. There's something there. So how have we all been? Well, I'm slightly sore, but everyone knows why. I look like I'm wearing like a full set of PJs just from this like really baggy thing, but nah, I'm still wearing my shorts. I'm too scared of putting long trousers on because I don't want it to rub it against my tattoo. Even though I know I could, but you know, I like to let it air out for a little bit. So there's something here. We've just seen it's made footprints, so we're gonna. Okay, yep, I kind of figured as much. So this could really kill us right now. We need to search. What is it? What could it... Oh, it's a... Okay, so we don't have a weapon. It's coming to... It's at me. I'm trying to punch it. It's dodging. We'll just try and hit it. Keep trying to hit it. Oh, okay. I've started trying to hit this dog and it's went, nah. Nah, I'm going. I'm leaving this place. Okay. I just kept trying to hit it and it didn't like that. Okay. That's fine, you know. Always works when a dog decides, fuck you, I'm not doing this. I've been getting a bit bored with a lot of games because I don't know many people to play with. I think I was considering buying a few new games. I bought one, not yesterday, but the day before. Because it was one of the games I played when I was younger, and I really wanted to play it again. Probably it's a really shitty quality game, but you know, nostalgia and all that shit. I decided, you know what, I'll play it. But anyways, and since we have myopia, we can't see as far. Oh my god! Stuck. Okay. Sorry. my dog burst in. Star Stable. No. What? Oh wait. Oh, okay. I've missed a little bit. Grayson got me addicted to... I didn't get you addicted. You got yourself addicted to Star Stable. I've been started playing Warzone 2 like 2 days ago. Pretty fun. Dog. Yes. Yeah. The start just broke in. Was like, how you doing? No, you did take responsibility. I did not. I talked to you about it. You did the rest. I talked about playing it, and then you just did everything else. I can't. That's all I can take responsibility for, is making you aware that it existed. A leveled up class is smashed. Level 10 today. Wasn't it like level 1 last time we talked? Like, I did literally everything today. I've never heard of this game. I could maybe play it on stream at one point. Maybe. You know. It's not the most exciting game for me right now because I've finished everything that I can in it. But I could maybe play it someday. Although it might be slightly laggy. It might be I might do it as a test stream someday. I can't remember if I was meant to be streaming tomorrow, schedule-wise. I can't remember. But if I am meant to be streaming tomorrow, I will post it on Instagram and see how we're doing. A horse game, just googled it. Yeah. It's a stream you finding all the donkeys. I've only found like 4. We can make it exciting. We could. But I want to get my horses leveled up. I'll be around to give help and hints. Oh yeah, because you've found fucking most of them. I forgot. I found all of them, but I can't get them. Aww. But yeah, it is a horse game. It's a online horse game. Well, I can't get one. One is the only one left that you have. Like, I was about to say we won't eat anything right now. We'll leave it. And we have nothing but forest. Amazing. Surprised you haven't got a capture card so you can stream Animal Crossing. I've never really actually considered getting a capture card because the things that I play, I don't have any of my consoles plugged into my PC, so it would either have to be I set up my webcam either over at my TV or something. I think it's been a bit of a streaming console games is a bit more of a hassle than streaming PC games. So plus I don't do shit in Animal Crossing anymore. I get my fossils every day, talk to my villagers, and that's it. I don't do much else. Build yourself a donkey army. I'm not going to do what you do, Lauren. I'm not going to build a donkey army. Fuck off. As you pick your way through overgrown ruins, a peculiar sound comes briefly audible. It disappears but picks up again in a moment, as if carried by air currents. It's a distant humming like small gas engines out of place in the stillness of empty forests and abandoned buildings. I don't remember this. What is that? We don't like these people. These people with the sashes. We don't go near these guys. We can go into Zomzoms, which is this place up here, but we don't want to talk to these people. We don't want to talk to the people with the sashes. If you want to know, I'll tell you, but you know, I'm not sure if I'll come across. Are you sashist? Is that burnt cheese? No. I've never heard of this character before, but it tends to be when characters in this world have a sash and a hospital gown, you want to avoid them at all costs. She has a gun. I don't want to go near this bitch. I don't want to go near her, but I do want to go into this place. No, fuck off! Can we maybe, like, not? Okay. So it's just coincidence that she happened to be there. She's not meant to normally be there. She kind of wanders, but we haven't come across this place the last time, so as the source of the distant sounds finally comes into view, you stop in your tracks, unsure whether it's safe to continue. Ahead, you see a titanic warehouse, like one of those distribution centers from before the apocalypse. Shockingly enough. There's a dull roar of ethanol generators, combined with the occasional rev of unsuppressed exhaust from off-road vehicles. Figures seem to be milling about around a low extension on the right. Okay, game, I hear you. Okay, we'll pause our music for now. Speaking of apocalypse, oh no, what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say, Lauren? Combined with the occasional rev of unsuppressed exhaust from off-road vehicles. You've been watching Umbrella? Not yet. I hate to break it to you, but not yet. I haven't. First of all, I was at my dad's all of yesterday, so I have an excuse for that, but I haven't really went near it. But I think in the next few days, I might start it, because I don't want to binge it, but I know I'm gonna start binging it. I binged it last night, it was exhausting. Exactly why I'm not binging it. Because I tried to binge the first season, and then I didn't want to watch it for a long time, because I binged like the first long episodes. Get your tissues ready. Oh no! No spoilers, I know, no spoilers in this chat. Is it like the comics? I know at Capital we mentioned parts of the comics that happened, and we were wondering if it was going to be like the comics. Is it like those? No spoilers otherwise, but like, I haven't started season 1 yet. I loved it way more than the first season. Oh no. Because I know we did say the first season was nothing like the comics, and then we talked about, well, it was more Becca talked about the comics because I haven't read them yet. But we were wondering if it was going to be similar. Becca pointed out there's a couple of things that happened that matched. Okay, so it's not like The Walking Dead where they're trying to kind of replicate it. They're kind of going their own way. Okay. Just so we know. Also, the fucking soundtrack on this game, it slaps. I hate to break it to you. But we had only seen 4 episodes at that point. Oh yeah, because you binged it with Becca, didn't you? I forgot. I bet you she was fucking loving it. But yes, I will, in the next few days, I probably will start it, but I'm not really going to binge it because I don't want to wear myself out with it too much. I'll only watch the first 4 with her. How many is there? Is there 8? 10? I don't think I want to know. I'll kind of alternate between talking here and 10. Fuck. I'll alternate between talking here and talking to chat so that we can kind of keep going. We don't kind of come to a stalemate. Figures seem to be milling around a low extension on the right, and the occasional ATV arrives or departs without fanfare. You don't think you've been spotted yet this far out, though with all the activity it's hard to tell. Shady place. It wasn't long enough. I needed more episodes. It never is long enough if it's good. But all good things have to come to an end. I hate to break it to you, Lauren. So we're going to approach. I know what this place is. So I know what to do, luckily. I've never come across them in-game, but I do know what to do. Luckily enough. Not if there's season 3. Very true. Obviously, I don't know how it ends, so I cannot think if there's a season 3 or not coming out. Okay, you cautiously approach the warehouse, noting a bright sign. Why did I put red? I think I saw the red at the side of the thing. Which there will be, because there's no way they can end it the way they did. Okay, yeah. Is it kind of like season 1 where they ended it on a really ambiguous note? I have a feeling it will be. Noting a bright sign reading, Zom Zom's a place to eat. The sign hangs over a giant garage door, which is fenced off behind tarp and barbed wire. Bright lights wielding arcs and peculiar shadows can be seen in the fenced area, and a din of rowdy chatter echoes from within the building. Yeah, okay, so it's an ambiguous ending. Gotta love that shit. A semi-trailer attached to one of the loading bays acts as a makeshift gate and pedway. What the fuck is a pedway? Into the warehouse. Ragged-looking figures line up alongside the trailer, watched over by armed mercenaries. It looks more like a club than anything else, except for that tarp area. Just then, your stomach sinks when you realise there's a truck on the other side of offloading. I have my glasses on and I still can't read shit. That says enough. Offloading prisoners or slaves of some sort. Biting back panic, you reason that showing fear right now might mark you as a target, and try not to break your stride. Mercifully, nobody seems to care. Sounds about right for this game. Pedway, a footway built for pedestrians. I don't... Just say a fucking walkway into the warehouse then. Okay, anyways, we'll keep going. We'll approach the line. Okay, while in line, you feel a flutter of anxiety each time the line advances. With each step, you try to catch a glance of what's through the doorway in the trailer, but you still can't tell. Most of the people in line are ragtag looking, wearing mismatched clothes and stinking of sweat. Lovely. Some confused, others bored. The guards are better groomed by comparison, although you suspect they'd just as soon murder you for your clothes if they weren't being paid. Up a few wooden plank steps, you step inside the semi-trailer, and hollow sounds of a crowd echo down the narrow corridor from the warehouse. Your right is a chipboard and mesh booth where an attendant is collecting fees, weapons, and stamping people before they walk down the trailer into the warehouse. I saw a lot of things. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. You can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man in no time. Oh, is this a fucking... Oh, that's a song. I've caught on now. Stock or spectator, the attendant drones, looking disinterestedly past you. And, or stock will make us die. To put it lightly. Really. So we'll go spectator. I would do stock, but I don't want to end this If you know what, if we die later on down the line, I will show all of the bad things that could happen to me if I didn't know what was happening in this game. Because obviously these are like, you're like, what? But I know. I'm aware of this game. I know the choices you can make. Some of which I still don't know if it's good or bad. But for most of the things, I know what to do. But if we die, we'll just go and get into every situation we can that might kill us. So, we're going to choose Spectator. What you got? Looking behind her, you see eye slabs, shoes, and sundry items. It looks like there are definitely some items that they'll accept more than others, at least today. I don't want to offer my item. Never mind, she exhales, stamping your hand with a symbol and number, and nods to another grizzly merc who checks you for weapons. You receive a chip for your confiscated items, which is exactly 1 litre, and are ushered down the trailer. You hear the man behind you answer Spectator to the attendant before passing into a wall of sound inside the warehouse proper. Inside, it's 1 part Super Club, 1 part Gladiator Pit. A wall of sound assaults your ears as you cross the threshold. Part human cacophony, part generator exhaust, mostly frenetic industrial music, and the smell of food and smoke. You can't hear it over the noise, but you can feel your stomach rumble at the smell of sweet barbecue. We're not going to do that. The give me a minute, I need to sound out this word. The cavernous. This font fucks with me sometimes. The cavernous warehouse is dominated by a dirt-floored arena with high mesh walls. Spectators ring the pit on 3 sides, the 4th reserved for a large garage door leading outside into the tarp fence courtyard. Beyond the door, you catch the flash of welding arcs, where it appears scrapyard robots are being prepped. And opposite the garage door, the thing you really care about right now, a wide booth with grills spewing sweet and spicy smoke into the rafters above. People clamour to get at it and walk away with their prize smeared over their hands and lips alike. Barbecue. Is there no way to increase the font size? I think this is as big as it is. But even if it was bigger, it's the pixeliness. Like the font is meant to look pixely, and sometimes I can't quite read the letters properly. Oh, why did we eat it? I just realised that Queen Liza here offered to talk. I could have offered to talk. Probably would have got some information, but I didn't see that because I'm thick as shit. You wade through dirty patrons intent on manhandling some ribs or beans and rice or whatever it is they've got cooking over there. Who knows how long you've been in cryo? How long's it been since you've had a hot meal? Pressing your way through this final wall of hungry patrons, you get an elbow on the counter and desperately try to make eye contact with one of the servers. A few eternal minutes later, one of the apron-clad food slingers glances at you, and you nod like an excited dog. He reaches into a smoker box, withdraws a loaded skewer, and places it in your hand. Sweet, succulent barbecue. Savouring it first, you start to grow paranoid that it will be snatched from your hands, and you bear down on it with renewed fervour, huddling with it against your lips as you absently walk away from the grill. Why the fuck does chat keep disconnecting and reconnecting me? Oh, I don't know. I might let me quickly check OBS a little bit, see if I missed anything. No, okay. I do kind of want to pop in between. Oh, I just realised I'm blocking a bit of the text. Let's do this so you can see a bit more. I'm kind of paranoid that my tablet is disconnecting me. Luckily, it hasn't disconnected yet, but I think I might have jinxed it by saying that. Maybe refresh your browser. I'm not sure. I can't really help you other than that. Unfortunately. Hate to hear that's happening though. So anyways, we've ate, although I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Gonna try that. Okay. I don't think that was a good idea, eating this stuff. Just just a little observation I'm gonna say. This meat, it's like good fully developed veal, not young but not yet beef. Yes, very definitely like that. Not like any other meat you've tasted. In fact, so much that you think no person with a palate of ordinary, normal sensitiveness could distinguish it from veal. It is mild, good meat, with no other sharply defined or highly characteristic tastes, such as, for instance, goat, high game, and pork have. The steak is slightly tougher than prime veal, a little stringy, but not too tough or stringy to be agreeably edible. Why are we talking about a very intense, we're very descriptive with this food. The roast is tender and in colour, texture, smell as well as taste strengthens your certainty that of all the meats you habitually know, veal is the one meat to which this meat is accurately comparable. Is it what I think it is? It probably is. I've read about this place and I believe it is what you think it is. Just then an announcer pipes up with the same oscillating voice every strip club DJ seems to have. He starts hyping up the crowd. Can you count? So I'm not going to do a voice. I'm not in the mood for voices today. He shouts, patrons start yelling back. I said, can you count, suckers? On cue, a testosterone-fueled wave of shouts come from the floor, of course. Raise those numbers, he calls with expectation, and everybody raises their fist in unison. The music changes, lights switch to UV, and numbers appear on all the stamped hands. Your heart starts to race as you realise what's happening. Soylent Green foreshadowed this. What? Looking around, everyone has a stamp, but most of them don't look like yours. Everyone has numbers, but it's clear now what the symbols are. Most patrons have silhouettes of vultures next to their numbers. You look down at your Apex spectator. Alright, we back. We good? We Gucci? Yours is a lamb. We might be fucked here, boys, already. The announcer calls a number, a low number. You feel a bit nauseous and also relieved. You raise your hand. Nearby patrons looking suddenly and quickly losing interest in it. Think we Gucci? Okay. A scream of protest erupts from the far side of the arena. Everyone nearby looks across where a commotion is starting. A man is hoisted into the air like a crowd surfer at a concert and propelled to the arena gate. Patrons claw the remainder of his barbecue from his flailing hands, fighting over it like dogs. Guards wrangle the struggling man and toss him onto the dirt floor in the arena as the gate is sealed behind him. The winner is a filthy, weak and confused looking human. As he clambers to his feet, a clacking and squeaking sound crescendos from the opposite side of the arena. Cheers start erupting throughout the warehouse as the source of the noise rolls into the arena through the garage door. The bot is little more than a heavy, treaded ring of barbed spikes. A haphazardly hung LED sticker sits atop its mass. A lot of these words are not good stuck together. Flickering the words Morning Star, confirming your suspicions as to its nature. This is a fucking lot of reading, I forgot about this. Without pausing, the bot starts closing in on the human who, to his credit, has given up rattling the gate and is now facing the more immediate danger. He starts circling left, leading the bot to one side of the pit, then dashes right as fast as he can, bypassing the bot. The move buys him a few seconds and the bot spins in place on its treads, but he ends up in the same situation on the reverse side of the arena. This continues for a few laps with the human visibly wearing down. Perhaps realising his error, he switches tactics and leads the robot towards a support column and allows it to get close before ducking behind it. The bot starts turning in place, but the tread gets hooked on the pillar and for a moment it appears to be stuck. You can sense the tingle of hope in the man as he watches the bot rock to and fro for several seconds. However, the bot's rocking eventually frees it and it turns to face him again. Crestfallen, the man returns to his original strategy of dodging the robot like a bullfighter, ever more slowly each pass. It doesn't take long for the robot to wear down its already weakened prey and scores its first hit, trampling his leg under treads. The man's cry of pain is lost in a wave of cheering from the crowd as the robot backs up. The man hardly has time to limp before it rams him again, this time following through and impaling him against the wall. Lovely. Thank fuck. This stream is marked as mature. Drunk with bloodlust, the crowd is now screaming as the robot backs away once more from the stumbling, bleeding man. The bot rams him into the wall one more time and backs away, this time with a human stuck on its spikes. The crowd cries out in ecstasy, which eventually simmers down to a rabble as the arena service personnel remove the entrails. Your mouth agape, you suddenly feel a wave of nausea. You begin looking around, panicked. Robot Wars needed new content. This would be some form of Robot Wars, I'd say that. So we can rub off the stamp, try to leave, or see what happens next. I don't think we want to do that. We will rub off this. We might die here. I can't remember what to do. I could look it up. I could look it up on the wiki because I have done it before. And figure out what to do. Because I know for a fact, if we wait and see what happens next, we will die. We will be the next one that's picked. If we try and rub off the stamp, people will probably notice and then just throw us in anyway. So we're going to try and leave. Because I think we can come back, but we're going to try and leave. Spotting the door you came in, you start pushing your way through the crowd. Maybe you can hand in your check, get your stuff, and go. Hell, maybe you should just forget the stuff and leave before anyone notices you. Hold it, dude. The voice startles you, even amidst the shouting crowd. And you turn to find a young man with an old face. He looks to be of Asian descent, with hair like a mop, big aviator glasses, and an improbably white fur coat. We're opposites. I have the black, dark, dogman fur coat, and he has a lovely white one. You really think you're just going to walk back out the way you came in? He's visibly amused. You don't notice any weapons, but then again, in that outfit, he could have anything under there. Relax, I don't work here. In fact, I'm going to try and make sure you don't either. Come on. He turns and heads towards the garage door. Since that's away from the arena's human-sized gate, you decide to follow. You get the sense he's a patron too, or at least not with management, as neither guard nor patron seems to pay him much attention. A little bird told me, he shouts over the crowd in music, you might know a thing or two about cryogenics. He talks over his shoulder as he walks, as if tossing words your way. I know a guy who's looking for some heavy-duty cooling units. He may be willing to trade for some info on where to score a few. You arrive at the massive garage door, and the cool air seems tinged with ozone. His name's the Stoat. Come on, dude. I'll introduce you. Oh, yeah, I remember the Stoat. Okay. Out in the robot prep yard, mechanics are tending to their creations. Your companion stops alongside a tall robot reminiscent of a farm combine. Dead by Daylight, you. You shudder to think what it does to a human with those blades, but then something inside moves. Crawling out the feeder house behind the blades is a mechanic who looks around and, satisfied, waves another out. The second looks more like one of the patrons than a mechanic, starved and scared. The pair skulk along the fence line and disappear out of sight. Cars who... Fur coat guy, amazing name, turns back to you with a proud yet devious grin on his face. The Stoat is pleased to make your acquaintance. Now, about the medical plan, he suggestively taps his wrist, because we still have our medical band. So we can, about that trade, just give him the info, or we can give him the bracelet. Now, I don't remember exactly what happens, but I believe if we give him the bracelet, we get something a little bit extra. So, and we don't need the bracelet. The bracelet's just, it's not like our necklace. We need to keep the necklace. This it's worth nothing. We can give him it anyway. So we'll give him our bracelet. You snap the printed bracelet from your wrist and hand it to him. He slides it through his fingers, reading the lettering on the strap. Nice, dude. He bobs his head. I may have to do an expedition there. And nice name. This dude sounds stoned. He pulls a box out from under a flight case near the combine pot. Here, unclaimed, lost and found. Let's say. Okay, we'll take shit. Thank you very much. So we will take the makeshift sack. It is 100% condition. Of course, lovely. We'll take the blue jeans because we need warmth. Do you have trousers? No, not trousers. Do you have shoes? Water bottle, we'll take it. Where did the other water bottle go? Oh, no, it's there. Okay. We've got some ketchup that we can grab. Probably not. There's a road map, we'll take it. We'll put our lighter in the sack, and then we will grab this as a weapon. Wait, I just think we need to swap these. Give me a minute. We'll leave it for now. And, of course, our trusty friend, crowbar. We've got some edible berries, a brown t-shirt, or a fairgrounds. They're both worth the same. They're both... You know what? We'll take this, just for whenever our other one... just touched my tattoo. Pain. Just for whenever our t-shirt falls apart, which it is bound to eventually. So we'll take all of these. Take all this shit. It's dangerous to go along. Take this. Take all this shit. He looks over your shoulder. Oh, also, you'll probably want these back. You turn and see a familiar face on the front grate. She drops her checked items in a lockbox. You cast a glance back at the Stoat, and he shrugs. What? I can't do this alone. Your safest bet is to go along the fence where they went. He thumbs over his shoulder, indicating the route up the mechanic and patron followed. Unless you're still hungry, he laughs, making a vomiting motion. See you around, dude. He calls over your shoulder. Blah, blah, blah. Stoat's friend waits as you gather your things from the lockbox. Better make sure you empty that locker while you still have the chance. Once ready, you head along the fence, back along the relative sanity of the wastelands. We are not going to go back. Ah, that's where my bottle went. Wait, do we... There we are. That's better. I hate the pointer of this thing sometimes. There we are. Okay. And... fucking we'll take our other water bottle. Anyways... Yes, so we're not going to go back into Zomzoms because we are not going to eat anything else out of that because Zomzoms is disgusting. Anyways, I thought I would have got more information out of him, but unfortunately not. Oh, hello. Oh, no, nothing. Dirty rags, scrap of foil. We're going to start collecting foil. I'm not going to explicitly state why unless we get to the point where we need. But... we cut in some broken glass. So this is the start of our shit show of falling through floors. We're just gonna scavenge everything. There most likely isn't much around. You need to make a hat to protect against the government satellites. No. But you're kind of along the right track with making something. We do need them to make something. Fuck, there's stuff there. I accidentally skipped through. Okay, there's a shoe. And that's it. There's a pair of binoculars with straps, so we'll put that on. If we don't have any rags. Luckily we're not bleeding anymore. Okay, it's just a stranger, it's no one with a sash, so we don't need to worry. Now, where are we? If we're here, I'm gonna try and make my way to the... If you fucking... His weapon's a whiskey bottle, I've got a crowbar, let's face it. Who's gonna... I'll threaten him. Tell me, fuck off. He's coming towards me. Great. I'm still gonna keep threatening him. Nope, he's not. I'm gonna keep threatening him. Nope, he's not. I'll just keep threatening him until he fucking... Okay, are we close enough? We're close enough. Since I have a crowbar, I can get... I can hit him from a little further back. I'll just keep hitting him. Listen, he chose to die. I mean, he came towards me. I can't say anything. Oh, it's only a fucking... Wait a minute, what's got more space? It's got equal amounts, okay. He's sleeping. He's just sleeping. It's fine. Oh, we've got a laptop. We can sell that for a decent amount. No. These are edible, and these are poison. So this is what I mean. Like, even NPCs, like, they'll collect stuff, but there's no use for these because they're poisonous. Sort of small parts, you don't need that, do you? No. I keep clicking. I can't click properly. Wait, okay. Don't need this. A scrap of paper. We don't need that. This dude's collecting stupid shite. Okay, right. So, we're taking that stuff purely because it can be very helpful for us. We're going to take our water bottles. We'll keep taking our food. Because food's important, of course. I just realised I forgot to put my music back on. I mean, that other music that happened when we hit into Zomzoms was like good shit. So we basically just like... He came up to us. He didn't try... God, this guy's collecting random stuff like he didn't read the wiki. No. Since I'm a botanist, I know these are poison berries, but obviously he hasn't, so he just picked up random shit. I still want to keep taking that... Oh, I forgot I had my vehicle. But, yeah, so it kind of shows that, you know, some of the NPCs you can see maybe aren't as fucking... I keep pressing escape. And I need to move my leg out. Okay. Okay. Back to main menu and then we'll resume. If I accidentally click quickly, I think I might have died. Okay. First of all, why's my head hurt? Oh. He tried to hit me. Well, we can all see that didn't end well. Right, okay, so we want to go to the camp. I'm going to try and find the camp because that's probably the best place to go. Does pressing F11 put you back into full screen? It probably could, but obviously pressing escape just kind of takes you out of the full screen option. I hate trying to scratch now because when I'd normally lean over my other leg, I'm like, no, I can't. I can't right now. Oh, we found something actually. Okay, so we found some soup, some saltine crackers. That's just always lovely. That's a bit across my legs. I can. Is that more foil? Fuck, we forgot to lift up the foil. You know what? It's fine. We'll find more. It's fine. Save you some time with a shortcut. Yeah, very true. Wait. I was clicking it and it's not doing anything. So maybe we'll test it the next time I'm an idiot and try and press escape to get out of the inventory screens. Oh, what have we found? We've got some wheels. Always fun. Nothing else. Okay. I have to go get ready for my stream, but have fun. We'll see you in our time. See you, Ireland. It was nice for you to pop in as well. It's nice seeing you after me not streaming for fucking forever. So, yeah, I'll see you later. Right. Let's keep going. I probably have this weird angle on my webcam just because I'm trying to scratch with one hand and keep going with my other. We'll go for the house. The house is probably more likely to have some good shit in it. Oh, hello. We'll take that instantly. Although it's not great condition, so it'll probably break very quickly. But it's fine. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. We're finding more foil, which is always good. We've got a sleeping bag now. Perfect. Sleeping bag, aka essential. Smallpox outbreaks, yeah, so more lore building, just basically, hey, smallpox is back, which is always a fun time. Wait a minute, when the fuck did I get another crowbar? Hold on a minute. Excuse me. Ooh, perfect. Might not be matching shoes, but they're still shoes for the right feet, so I'm not complaining. Yeah, that one's 97%, so we'll take that. Brown t-shirt we won't need. So you know what? We'll take that to go on our back if I can find it. There it is. Although that is a good thing about this game too. Like I'm currently scratching, and I'm like, I can still play with one hand, so we're all good in the hood. No, that's not what I meant. Well, so keep. I'm going to try and keep heading this way. I don't know where the camp is, but I am going to try and find it. Because it's very important that I get there. Especially now that I've been to Zomzoms, I don't really trust. As night falls, yep, so that's our Detroit. Our Detroit glow. No, that I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. There we are. Oh, perfect. Okay, so there's a tarp, which is good for camping, or even just sleeping in general. We'll take this. Actually, you know what? Actually, okay, no, the pills are in their respective bottles, so we should be fine with that. Yeah, so we can see those are painkillers. Don't do that. And we can see these are amoxicillin, which I'm assuming is like the bag kind of looks like the Gruffalo. Never saw the connection until now. Even though it's night, we'll just keep. No, we don't want to use the one with the strap. We'll just keep going and going and going until we really can't anymore. Because we're not actually that sleepy either, because we haven't done that much, which is good. So we can keep scavenging, even though obviously in the night, now you'll never unsee it, basically. Because even since my character has really bad eyesight, being around at night is just kind of a shitty way to go all around. 7.1, 96 and 59. You know what? Good enough. Half a pair of binoculars, always lovely and helpful. Nah. See, that's like a bottle of painkillers, but there's nothing in it. Oh, hiccups. Oh, jeez. Nah, nothing here. Okay, that's fine. We might actually try and find one of these. A burnt shell of a building. So we've got no shelter, any old spot on the ground, so... But we've got some form of a shelter here, so we'll take out our sleeping bag. And our tarp, actually. And we'll put these in our camp. And it gives us a little bit more help. So then we can sleep. We'll sleep anyway. Oh. We're not going to expose ourselves. We'll search for what's there. Because I don't know what is there. Oh. These bastards. And he's... Let's just give him a hit. Yep, so we've instantly... So we're searching for him, but then he ends up charging at us. I demolished his upper left leg with a crowbar. Now he can't run. He fell to the ground and must regain footing. His left leg has become crippled, and he is stunned and not able to move. And he's bleeding. We're just fucking ruthless. He's still bleeding. I just hit his arm instead of his leg, you know. He's stunned. Okay, yes, come on. Keep going. I'm trying to get him unconscious so I can... So he's got a crippled left leg, a crippled left... Why am I going for the left? Why don't I just go for the right? And he's still trying to put... Oh, fuck, he's putting up a fight. I'm just going to kill him. How is this dude not dead? Oh, he's unconscious now. Okay. But I can't loot him, so I'm just going to kill him. Sorry. Whoops. We had some food in it, though. Oh, hey. I'm definitely a good person. What are you talking about? Oh, okay. Well, back to bed. Back to bed with a corpse beside us. Okay. So, there's not much else we can do, so we're fully rested, so we can't do much else. So we're gonna take this shit. And put it back in our bag, because, of course, brutalizes and murders a guy. Well, time to sleep. Yeah, it's like, alright, we've just straight up murdered somebody. It's fine, back to bed. But yes, so we'll keep scavenging, because why not, you know. I mean, literally, we don't even need to eat right now. But the reason I want to find this camp is because of... Nope. Nope, didn't mean that either. Well, basically, your hunch, Jack, was pretty much right. If I remember the lore of this game right, right, of course. I'm sure Zomzoms is human meat. Now, when you eat human meat in this game, it doesn't do great things. Not because, obviously, it's literally straight up eating people, but it's because... Okay, music. I see what you're doing. But because you get cursed. Zomzoms uses people for nom-noms. Yeah. If you want to put it that way. Yeah. What have we got in here? Oh, it's got shit in it, so we're going to take it to sell it. But yes, I do believe Zomzoms does use people for its meals, shall we say. What is this? Just a random stranger? Oh, offer to talk. This is not the place for talking, he says, paying more attention to something beyond you. We may talk later. Well, I don't like how fucking cryptic that was. Can you, like, not? Like, can you, like, not do that to me? Please? Oh. I should offer to talk to people a lot more. Because, some of the stuff that comes out of, their mouths is, something else. Yeah. But yes, I do, if I remember the lore right, they do use people for their barbecue. So, when you eat human meat in this game, you get cursed, and eventually you get hungrier faster, and normal food doesn't, like, sate your hunger at, like, right, I'm at the edge of the map. Okay, so the camp is not here, unfortunately. So my Soylent Green reference was right. I don't even know what that is a reference to, but yes, you were pretty much right. Basically what, like, the more you could eat any of the meat in the world, and it still wouldn't make your character satisfied, hunger-wise. The only thing that really satisfies them after a certain point is human meat. And also, if you end up somehow building a reputation, if you've ate human meat, people don't treat you nice. Like, certain people you can offer to talk to. An old movie where the twist is that the food people literally riot for is made from people. Yeah, okay, so yeah. Cannibalism! Now, the camp we go to, they can cure you of that curse, but only once. So, sorry for spoilers of the over 30-year-old movie. I don't watch that many movies anyway. But yeah, the camp that I'm trying to find right now, they cure it, but if you come back to them with the curse again, they will exile you and you won't be allowed back. So we're trying to find them right now, just so we can, almost as odd of a movie as The Birds. Oh yeah, that's one I know is The Birds. Right, we're gonna keep searching because we don't want to blindly run. Oh, this we're gonna threaten it because these guys aren't too tough. There we are. Okay, yeah. My gran showed me that movie when I was 6. Oh no. We're gonna keep threatening it. Oh, it fell. Okay, it ran and then it went no. So we're gonna keep threatening it. We're just gonna. They aren't that strong individually, but when it comes to multiple, when there's many of them, it becomes dangerous because they can call for other melon heads. Now, even though they're, oh, for fuck, right, I'm just gonna leave. I don't care. She's from my English side of the family. She's also just an odd person. That I feel that. But yeah, those guys aren't that strong, but together they can overwhelm you very, very easily. And there's like certain parts of the map where they do kind of linger a lot more than other parts. But if you start hitting them, they'll give up. You know, they're quite they're not very scary individually. I don't have space for an extra water ball, so actually, you know what? We'll just swap it with we'll swap it with this one. Because I don't know if the water in that's pure or whatever, so. Right. Back to scavenging. Because that's all this game is. What are we? We're at night. Okay, so we'll... That's not what I meant there. We'll scavenge a little bit and then we'll go to bed in one of these buildings. Okay, so we'll find a decent campsite. So we'll use this again. We'll take these two, put them in our campsite so we're a bit comfier. And then we will sleep, even though we're not that tired, but we will still sleep anyway. Wouldn't have guessed from the title, Neo Scavenger. Yeah. So, This is basically as well rested as we can get, so we're going to take these back. Take them back from where we were sleeping, and we'll keep going. We'll keep scavenging. Roof collapse, lovely. What happened to your car? Still have it. we still have that shit. Don't worry. So I could use the car. All technicality, I could use the car to carry more stuff, but I don't want to carry just kind of unnecessary stuff. After a certain point, you know, because even though you do have the space with the little squares, it doesn't exactly mean you're going to be able to carry a lot of stuff, because it's also to do with weight as well. But yeah, there's nothing really we can be using here, so we'll just keep moving. Oh no. Oh, it's a stranger. Wait, we'll offer to talk. We'll see. She seems to be gauging the surroundings for a moment, but then she turns to you, satisfied there's no danger near. That meant nothing to me. This ain't no Minecraft inventory logic, basically. I see that you wear a copper talisman. Where did you get it? She asks. You idly place your hand on the talisman. You're not sure how to answer. I've had this for as long as I can remember. There. Honest. She considers your story. You should speak with Michelle Lavallee or Agi Jack Elder. She's interested in these things. She knows a lot about them. I think this is... Yeah, this is the place I'm looking for. This is why you talk to people. This is what I was looking for in the first place. She explains how to find her enclave. Just be respectful, she warns. Our warriors are accustomed to troublemakers entering our lands. With that, she gets back to our route. Wingzine Traveller. Fuck. So that means... Oh, for fuck, it's ages away. It's forever away. Why did I do this? But at least we know where to find it now, so we can keep going. Socializing is actually good in this game. Yes, sometimes. Maybe not all the time, but sometimes. We'll keep going. We'll just go straight there, because we can get a meal there, so we don't need to worry about using up any of our resources. Hey, stop. So we don't need to worry about any of that. Would have guessed. Who'd have guessed? Yeah. Normally I don't offer to talk. Hey, stop it. Normally we don't. I bet you if I don't speak, she won't speak either. That's what will happen. Okay, so. Anyways, yes, but I normally never offer to talk in these games, because sometimes they just get really aggressive and try and kill you, you know? So. Hey! Stop. She's had her food, she's just been... She's had her fucking food today that she... Oh no, my lighter got destroyed. Oh no. Ah well. Shit happens. I didn't mean to go there. Okay. Luckily, actually, we're not that far. I'm trying to go through the least obstructive way possible. But we'll scavenge a little bit while we're there. Because we can. Busted knuckles. Great. Keep going. I shouldn't have lost blood. Wait a minute, I need to check. Are we okay? Oh, okay. We have a few cuts that are still bleeding. That's a bit of a pain. But we're only bruised, and if they're cuts, I'll cover them up. Stop them from getting infected, I guess. Oh, we're hungry. Or, not hungry, thirsty. Oh, okay. We'll drink a little bit. That's fine. There we are. Okay, we're not thirsty anymore. We have mild blood loss. That shouldn't have happened. Because I wasn't bleeding that much. ATN Enclave, where are you? Please. Wait a minute. Oh no. My webcam just flickered and I got scared. Okay, we're fine. Where are you? Where are you? Am I going the right way? Okay, so I'm slightly down from it. Ah ha ha! Here we are. Perfect. Now we can see if we're cannibals, because I'm not quite sure what happens when you hit zomzoms. And the forest here has eyes. More than a few times now, you could swear you've seen something in the periphery. You never do catch it, but it's there. You're in a forest and something is watching you. You're almost certain of it. So we can scan the area, we can check the local flora for clues, or check the again, check the local flora for clues. Continue into the forest or turn back. I have a feeling if we're just going to scan with binoculars, they'll see us anyway and they'll like hide. So let's check. You stoop to the ground and look at some of the plants here. If this is a creature's natural habitat, maybe there will be clues. At first you see little that catches your eye. You can't see anything to distinguish this forest from the last. But then you notice it. Something has pruned some of the fruit-bearing plants here. It's subtle and you almost dismissed it as critter activity. However, something deliberately and completely stripped these plants of anything edible. So now we can scan the area. You stop moving and start looking carefully to the endless foliage. Your eyes dart from one space to the next, trying to take in all the distant shapes of the forest. You see nothing unusual, however, and the fleeting images at the edge of your vision, wherever they were, seem to be either gone or visibly waiting for your next move. Invisibly waiting for your next move. So I have a feeling this is the guards from the Enclave. Did we ever get into the Enclave last time? I can't remember. As you can tell, I can't remember much. I don't think we hit it. The only thing we hit last time was Detroit and that one weird trench. That one weird guy that lived in the trench. So I think that's the only things we've done. No? Okay. So I will read this stuff. You got to Detroit and did a do with some guy. Yeah. Discount Benedict Cumberbatch mixed with Willy Wonka. But yeah, so I did that and I did the weird mechanical dude thing. Which is fine, just means I need to pay a little bit more attention to this. Whatever, the thing can go stuff itself. You're going in. We're awfully cocky for someone who woke up like 2 days ago not having a fucking clue what's happening. We just went, fuck it. Fuck it, we're going. Plodding onward, all seems still again. You begin to wonder if what you saw was your mind playing tricks on you. Or maybe you passed into and then out of a creature's territory. Your thoughts are interrupted when you notice something a ways off to your side. It's humanoid in shape and wearing clothes, but it also has a face as white as plaster with raccoon-like blackness where its eyes should be. It's staring right at you and it makes your neck chill. Too dumb to realise you should be scared? Yeah. He's not the smartest man. So we can call out to it, get ready to fight, run away, or hide. We'll call out to it. I know who this is. Trying not to stop it. Trying not to tip the scales towards hostilities, you call out to it. Raccoon. No, there's no raccoon people. It's not a raccoon person. We're not at that point of the apocalypse yet. You call out to it. In return, it raises a hand, palm towards you. Several more appear simultaneously in a wide circle around you, seemingly from nowhere. Stranger, says the first. You have entered protected lands. What are your intentions? Shh. Can we not? We don't need bird commentary for all of this too. She just moved her beak like... Okay, so we can say peaceful, I was just leaving, prepare to fight it, or run away. This is this man's 4 instincts. Talk, run, or no, talk, gently leave, try and fight, or bolt. So it appears the soundtrack only kicks in when there's events that happen. That's clearly when the soundtrack kicks in this game. So we'll say peaceful. I don't mean any harm, you say. The figure speaks again. We will take you to speak to one of our elders. You must wear this. It holds out a blindfold and restraints. No thoughts, head empty. Yeah. So we can either say, nah, I'm gone, or sure. And we're gonna say sure. Hey! Stop. Because even if you didn't know what happened in this game, you think the Enclave is like 2 hexes away. The Enclave isn't that far. And since they are a very kind of, they're a camp, so they're not going to have random people kidnapping people outside, just outside. So we're going to say yes. Okay, you say, and await further instructions. One of them fixes the blindfold over your eyes, meanwhile your hands are bound behind your back. Despite the restraints, the whole process proceeds without any unnecessary force. You seem to be handled with both caution and respect. You're turned in place and led through the forest. Minutes of silent travelling later, you begin to hear sounds. Not forest sounds, but people sounds. Tools being worked, a crack from a fire. Voices startle you from your strained listening. Your captors are talking, but not in English. Not in anything you recognise. One of them calls out and a distant voice responds. It sounds like you're entering a camp of some kind. You smell wood burning. Your arrival causes a stir, and you stop moving for a moment. More talking. Which is what this stream is just more talking. You're turned in place a bit and then taken away from the heat of the flame for a while. Finally, your journey stops. Your bindings and blindfold removed. As the blurriness clears, you see that you're in a village. Dome-like buildings surround a great fire with equal parts animal hide and repurposed junk for walls and shelter. Around the village, a mix of regular folk and chalk-faced warriors go about their business. Many are more than casually interested in your arrival. All of them are like, what the fuck's happening? You're taken to a meeting area near the great fire. In front of you, a portly, middle-aged woman stands by one of the warriors. Her jacket is the colour of a sunset, against which is silhouetted a majestic grey cane. Hey man, she says. Pretty crazy gig we got here, right? And she looks around as if arriving here with you for the first time. Hey, stop it. Oh, she reaches a hand forward. Michelle. I usually get roped into talking to foreigners. Sort of comes with a badge. She points her thumb at the crane. Adji Jack, do them. I'm going to butcher these words, and I apologise. This gives me Native American vibes, definitely. It definitely has that kind of feel about it. Come on, she turns toward the village. Let's walk. A small entourage in tow, you walk idly towards the fire. I gotta ask, Michelle begins. You know a Philip? She's being careful not to telegraph too much, but you can tell this is the big thing on her mind. So you can say, never heard of him, or you say, yeah, that's me. Because we've realised that's us, because we have our wristband, not anymore. We had our hospital band that had our name on it, and we saw our name in the console. So, yep, that's me. My name's Philip Kindred. Does that count? I knew it! She pumped her fist, like she just won a bet. Oi! Ghostface McStabberson back here knew you had you figured out for a grave robber. Who are you people? What's with Ghostface? Or you know me. You know me. Because this'll give us more of the lore. So wait, you know me? Yeah, she exclaimed. Well, no, not personally. Here. She steers you towards a hut. Warm light spills from within, and she draws back a flap to reveal a mixture of handmade and recycled furnishings. Michelle reaches over a cluttered desk and pulls a frame down from amidst dried roots, photos, and other mementos on the wall. She hands the frame to you. You hold the frame up, examining the yellowed photograph. It appears to be a newspaper clipping done in that old small-town print where the colours don't line up. It's you, or at least someone who looks just like you. You've been here before, she says, looking over your shoulder. And check out the talisman. You look incredulously at her a moment, then closer at the photo. Sure enough, you're wearing the talisman. The photo's caption reads, Local website editor rekindles interest in native history. You flip the frame over looking for more, but there's only one thing scrawled on the back. September 2019. Thank fuck the world didn't go to shit back in 2019. What a shocker. Michelle asks a question. What? Oh, we can either just keep looking at the frame, I'm sure, or she can ask a question. We'll let her ask a question. My turn, she says. Where have you been hiding since this? She holds up the photo. And more importantly, how come you don't look any older? This is where we're getting into the meat of the shit here. Lie and say you don't know. Tell her about the Garage's file. We have nothing else to lose. Just tell her. Ever heard of Garage's cryo facility? Might as well just cut to the chase. I guess that explains a few things, she ponders. Unfortunately, you continue, I can't tell you much more than that. I can't remember anything before coming out of cryo. It's like the hibernation wiped my memory. She still looks deep in thought. So we can, I think I've heard enough. We can go, fuck this, I'm out. Why am I in this photo? What is the talisman and how long ago was this? We'll say, why am I in the photo? Because clearly that's the most important question here. So, you're trying to process this. How did I end up in this photo? Man, your brain was really fried, huh? This was like your thing back then. What's that? What a thing? Well, she begins. It's like the caption says. You used to run a website. A website? You're not sure whether to be relieved or disappointed. It's like a fucking website of all the things I could have done. It was a website. Shocker. Yeah, and like I said, you were into it. She starts digging through some papers. It was like a huge collection of unexplained happenings, creature sightings, hauntings, mass extinctions. Like, you know, real conspiracy nut stuff. Whatever she's seeking wasn't in the first pile. She moves to another. Except, she adds, you treated it pretty scientifically, like cross-referenced and fact-checked and stuff. Here we go. She pulls out a 3-ring binder from under some papers. Not the whole thing, mind you. Thing would take up this room if we printed all that out. And she hands it to you. This is the entry you had on our tribe's history, so it is very Native American type kind of vibes you've got. You flip the cover open and find it filled with musty yellowed paper. The print is in good shape though. You're a fucking nerd. Yeah. I was like, bro, you're a fucking nerd. Sorry to break it to you, but you were a nerd. You flip the cover open and find it Vilkia. Prophecy of the Seven Fires reads the first page. Hey, we're trying to do some cool stuff here, right? Shh. Skimming over it, the text refers to the world mythology of the Anishinaabe people, the keepers of the fires, Ojibwe, Odawa, and Potawatomi tribes. I feel sorry, I'm going to butcher these words. It's an article, like an academic research paper. Citations at the bottom, referencing long forgotten websites and publications. And up in the left corner, a logo. The New Earth Ostracon. Now, if you abbreviate New Earth Ostracon, Neo Scavenger. New Earth Ostracon Scavenger. Bam. The other pages are similar, talking about topics relevant to the Anishinaabe people. Things like the turtle-shaped island, Nanabozo, and the Dudem system of clans. Hey! Stop it! Huh? You're being blah. And if you aren't mispronouncing it on purpose, then it's not too bad. Yeah, I'm trying to kind of sound it out, but I can't sound it out without saying it. And she interrupts. You were really keen on tracking propagation. Propagation, yes. Like you had this whole section connecting dots between similar instances, timelines, even correlating rumors to occurrences. My father, though, she says, he was just thrilled that our oral tradition was being shared again and with everyone in the world. That was a pretty big deal to him. Did I write all of this, you ask? It's a lifetime's work. This is a lifetime's work, this. No. She suddenly went Scottish. No, I think you're just the curator. A lot of this was written by readers. To hear my father tell it, you're big into the way of these ideas evolved. Had some crazy theory about how they were all connected. You turned to look at her expectantly. That's when you said you started to run into trouble. You're a welcome visitor here, of course, but you came here for help. Oh, maybe we're getting somewhere. Help with a talisman to protect you from a spirit. So now we'll ask about the talisman. So wait, do you know anything about the talisman? This is getting more complicated, not less. He came here for answers and he's not getting any. He's just getting more questions. Know anything about it? She chuckles. My man, we made it for you. Then she adds, well, sort of. You just stare, dumbfounded. Oh, this is good. She's fucking loving this. She seems delighted at your confusion. Let me explain, she begins, faking bad English. It's a protective talisman, she starts. Some ancestors carry pieces of copper for both luck and protection. This one, she points to yours, you brought to us. My father said you were hiding from a spirit and that you needed protection from it. I came here with no thoughts. How do I have even less now? I came here with no idea, and I'm leaving with even less of an idea. And you needed protection from it. Hey! She continues, the symbol isn't ours. I don't recognize it. And I'm not sure where you got it, she admits. But my father asked the Mediwini of Nuk Ududum, you call them medicine man, to give this talisman power to protect you. The spirit wouldn't harm you while it was on. It was a powerful ritual, she recalls. It's one of the events my father recounted on several occasions. She points to the talisman again. That thing was a big deal around here. Never learning about our little talisman. A spirit was after me? What? Did you say spirit? She holds up her palms. Hey man, your words, not mine. My father said you were talking about something hunting you. For what? What did I do? Don't ask me. I don't even know if you told my father. Well then, what was the spirit? Oh man, My father probably could have told you. You had some pretty specific instructions, and not all of them were germane to us, if you get my drift. I don't get your drift, Michelle. I hate to break it to you. Germane, what do you mean? Like foreign? There we are. Yeah, this thing you were running from, it wasn't ripped from the pages of our history, if you know what I mean. We've never seen or heard of it. Still, she concedes. Some spirits are like that. Not everyone sees them the same. This is getting the creepy shit. Can you help me get rid of it? Worth a shot, right? Me? Probably not. She concedes. Your hopes take a dive. I'm not even sure the people could do it. You mean the Anishinaabe? Yeah, sorry, she chuckles. That's just our word for the people. Oh no, this is a big one. Anishinaabe, actually, for plural. Ah, okay, so it's quite similar. Anyway, she hurries to add, this is a spirit from someplace else. How do I get rid of the spirit? I love how it's got a little eraser. It's like, nah. So I'm going to leave that one for last. How do I get rid of the spirit? So what now? Suppose I want to get rid of this thing chasing me. Because, you know, I do. I want to see this, like, in a, like, fucking movie or something. Like, acted out a bit good shit. It's like, suppose I want to get rid of this thing. Because, you know, I fucking do. Please. What next? Well, she ponders. Somehow you got its attention, right? I mean, something made you seek us out when you did, and not before. You're thinking whatever that was might be a clue. Totally. She thinks a minute more. You did come to us after your work on that website, the New Earth Ostracon thing. So spirits don't like the internet. It's like an abridged series made into a game. It's just these two. These two just need a fucking short. So spirits don't like the internet. She chuckles. Think about it a sec. You had to knock on a fair number of doors to get that info, right? Probably disturbed more than one spirit digging up that data. So, you muse sarcastically, we've narrowed it down to any paranormal occurrence listed on a website, trying to list every single one in history. She laughs. Yeah, now you're getting it. Fuck, these two need just like a... Seriously though, she holds up a binder. We printed off a section, and this place ain't exactly high-tech, you know? I'm thinking there's got to be a more complete copy out there somewhere. You mean like the cyber cafe down the block? Jeez, man, stop being such a downer. Sorry, you say more calmly. Optimism's a lot of work these days. So is being mopey all the time. Fuck me, I love these two. It's out there, she says. Has to be. I mean, this data wasn't everyone's computer at one point, right? At least everyone who contributed to it. That's true. It can't be wiped out from everywhere, she reasons. And if it is, then you're screwed, Philip. That brings a smile to your face. Well, at least we can agree on that. Come on, she says, let's show you around. So that's question time over, unfortunately. You're standing in the Anishinaabe tribal nations gathering area by the Great Fire. Around you, you see an area where people are sharing a meal together and a trader of goods. Shh, hey! Further away, you see a cluster of huts near a sweat lodge where Joel, the Nook Midiwini... Winini. There's too many letters in that word for me to properly say it. Tends to the sick and wounded. So, I'm actually going to quickly run to the toilet. So, I'm going to switch windows. Just while I quickly run to the toilet. But I shall be back in a couple minutes. So, I'll be back. while while I was down. Okay, so we could browse the trading post, sit down for a minute. So we're gonna sit down for a minute because this is the good shit. You approach the long table and find an open place on the bench. The food here is plentiful and appears to be a mix of roasted and dried meats, roasted corn or maize, baked squash and beans. There's also an assortment of berries and other fruit. Overall, the meal is hearty with diverse flavours of savoury and sweet. It fills your stomach briefly, allowing your mind to wander from minute to minute survival. The feeling here is one of sharing and respect. Visitors to the table are asked to pay respect to all the animals that gave their meat, the three sisters for their fruits, and all creation. In the distance you see fields of crops, but also semi-trailers, sheets of tarp over frames, and other repurposed grow-ops for their food. You begin to understand the real sense of urgency that perimeter patrols must feel in watching over this place. The fine line they walk in keeping rubble scum out but allowing peaceful travellers passage. So, we just had a lovely meal. So we can, browse the trading post. If you go to sit down for it, I think you can only get a meal once a day, I believe. We'll have a look at the trading post. We don't have any money, but we will see. The trading post seems to be a place where travellers resupply and full and offload. It looks as if, to me, it might just be because of the F's in the font, but it looks as if there's a space. So it looks as if it says off-load. Not offload, but once I realise what the word says, then I go offload. But I think it's just that font makes it look like there's a space in it. Offload items which may be of use to the Anishinaabe. A large portion of the inventory appears to be handmade items from local materials and some scavenged goods. Pick up items to purchase them or drop items to sell them. So we'll see what we have. Okay, so they have a war club. Hello. A soft birch bag doesn't really hold much. They've got a smudge stick. They've got a torch. They've got a sling. Sling's quite obviously good for if you've broken a bone. Cured meat, so obviously meat that won't go off. We've got a long hide coat. A travois. Obviously just some form. It's kind of similar to what I've got. They're selling a campfire casually. They've got some bullets, which are a lot of money. I don't have anything I can really sell here. I mean, I could sell this stuff, but I think I'd rather go to Detroit to sell this stuff, because I'll probably get more there for it. So, nah. And then we'll visit Joe. We'll just see what's happening. You head towards a cluster of tent near the edge of camp by the forest. Patients reside here, helping to tend the area, many of whom are in rehabilitation from drug addiction or other conditions. I have an alert, but my tablet has decided to not show me it. Give me a minute. What happened? Why is my stream elements not showing me? What happened? What happened? Oh no! Oh no! Excuse me. What happened? Nice to see someone else also stream Neo Scavenger. Oh wait, okay. My stream elements and my OBS didn't they didn't link, so I heard the noise but I didn't see what happened. Thank you very much. How do you say your name? Plasky Boy? Thank you very much for the follow. But yeah, I do. I haven't played in a while, or I haven't streamed in a while, and I decided just a very chill game to stream for a while. And thank you for popping in as well. Yeah, I have only played this game like once before on the channel, but I kind of died before the stream ended to a stupid dog man, but we're not going to talk about that. Drug addiction or other conditions. Warriors are more visible here, keeping the peace in an area where frustration and desperation can overcome the healing. Ahead is an oblong dome hut from which steam emanates into the cool air. A man adorned in bear symbology seems to be preparing the hut. This is Joe Mediwini. I don't know how many times I have to say that bit. Of the Nook Dudam. So we have clean and dress wounds or ask Joe to treat illness. I don't have any illnesses or anything. Although I do have a lot of lost blood for some reason. Nah, fuck it. We can ask him to clean and dress our wounds. Members of the Nook Dudam under supervision of Joe have learned how to treat wounds from stop bleeding. Cuts are irrigated with clean water and treated with a herbal antiseptic if necessary. Fractured bones are set and splinted. Much of the pain still lingers and it will take time for your body to mend, but at least your wounds are stabilised. So we're fine. So there's not much else we can do. This is a good place to kind of pop in if you're really, like, can't find any food or whatever. Luckily we have botany, so we don't need to do much. Gathering your things, you set off for the forest and the wilderness beyond. So obviously this entire area is no, that's not what I meant. This entire area is all kind of like this foresty area is all ATN stuff. But luckily we don't really need to look for food that much anymore for now. So I think... Hey! Stop it! You've been fed! Like, I've already fed... If I stay completely silent, she will stop, I bet you. Knew it would happen. So, I thought it said he dressed my wounds. Apparently not. Anyways, we'll start heading down to roughly Detroit area now. Now that we've found the Enclave, we don't need to worry too much. Don't need to worry too much anymore. Hey! Stop it! You're being silly. Quickly had to turn something off for a minute. Anyways. My headphones got unplugged and I don't have a speaker, so the sound doesn't keep going. Or it doesn't come out of my monitor or anything, because my monitor doesn't have a fucking speaker. I'm great at this. This whole thing, what are you talking about? Anyways. Be right back, just finished showing her face mask for her mum. Okay, I'll see you in a little bit, Jack. Gotta go give it to her. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. You go ahead and do that. Mitchie. Yeah, you know, I'm not stopping anytime soon anyway, so. Okay, right. Come on, let's keep scavenging. Please let me find something. I should have picked up an extra lighter while I was there. But now I don't have one. It's slightly annoying. Okay. Anyways. What are we doing? Okay, there we are. No, okay, right. So we'll head towards Detroit, but you know, if we can figure out fucking, I keep making it non-full screen because I keep pressing escape to get out of the map or whatever. Okay, anyways, back to regular stuff. Oh no. I'm just gonna keep looking. It's a stranger. He's revealed himself. Okay, so he was hiding. That's fine. Can we offer to talk? This is not... Okay, yes. Okay, so he's distracted by something behind me for whatever reason. Don't know who this dude is. I swear I've came across this exact dude before. But we're not going to talk about it. Oh, for fuck. Oh, it's an ATN warrior. Oh, this isn't even just a random stranger. Okay. I'll reveal myself because apparently I'm hiding. Oh, he just left me. He went, nah. I think this is the same dude. I'm not too worried. I say that and it'll be a fucking monster. Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to offer to talk again. Yeah, so ATM warriors are just not really for talking. But we're going to make this our campsite. This has got a lot better shelter than that. Okay. So we'll just take this random sleeping bag that we found and put it in our campsite. And we'll just sleep. We don't need to use the tarp. Okay. We're not entirely as rested as we can, so we'll try and get some more. Okay, there we are. So this isn't actually a sleeping bag, so we can leave this here because we have that. Alright, I'm back. Welcome back, Jack. But yes, so What have I missed? Literally nothing. We just came across an ATN warrior again. The stranger that was distracted by something behind us. We just kind of kept running into them multiple times. But, you know. Right now we're heading towards Detroit just to get the kind of encounter over with. Because I thought I would have got something from the stoat, but then he decided, fuck you. So that's not happening. Pardon me. Do they see the spirit that wants to kill you? No. No. What do you mean, do they see? Because there's certain... You can make the spirit appear, but you can't kill it. Well, you can, but there's a very, very rare chance that you'll be able to, because it's very, very strong. But if you do kill it, there is a thing that happens, but you can force others to fight it, technically. So if you, like, summon it, walk away, and make it walk into someone with a gun, they look past you, so I guess it's sort of spirit. No, I'm assuming it's just kind of, there's other people or something. It says stranger, but I'm sure that's an ATN dude, so I'm not worried. But no, they don't see the spirit, I don't think. Because the spirit doesn't appear until... because even they don't know what the spirit is either, so... So there's always like I could make it appear, because imagine being a spirit trying to kill someone, but you can't because you're scared of a damn copper penny on a string. Yeah, it's basically lore way. Yeah, no, I can actually. Okay, this is a bit more open. I will say, do you want me to summon the spirit? Because I can. It's not going to kill me if I put the talisman back on. So I can summon it if you want to see it, because otherwise I don't think there would be another situation in where I would do it in any other circumstances. Unless I got to a point where I could kill it, but that's probably not going to happen at my skill level with this game. To be honest. So I can summon it if you want to see it, because it does look quite cool. Sure, just don't die. Can't guarantee anything, you know, but... So to do this, we have to take our talisman. Now, we're not going to drop it on the floor, because that's just a dumbass move to do. We're going to put our binoculars back on so we can still see as far. Fist fight with a demon ghost. Not a fucking chance. Fuck, and press the escape again. Give me a minute. I hate this. Okay, there we go. Okay, so, now. Nothing's around. There's a sudden roar and a rush of dry air as blinding blue-white light bathes the area. A formless darkness begins to appear from within, and soon it emerges. An impenetrably black silhouette, endlessly casting off fragments of itself. Orange burns from its center, pierced by the scattering fragments of black. It's already moving by the time you can resolve its shape, and its crude chalk-white face is fixed on you. So this is our friend. This is our lovely spirit that's been chasing us for years. He is called the Margaret. We don't want to touch him. We don't want to go near him. You can't really get away from him. Like, if you leave, he will just keep coming towards you. You can't... Wait, let's do desperate retreat. Now, I know for a fact if you can get enough space in between you guys, you can see him on the map. You can see this dude. I'm trying to see if I can, but he's not getting any further away or any closer. But yes, so this is our... Oh, we fell. Oh no. Let's quickly get up. Okay, so that's our friend. So if we go and put the talisman back on and then leave, he won't be there. My music's turned off. Why have you done this to me? Oh no, it hasn't. It's just it's one of those songs that has like 2 minutes of silence at the end of it. But yeah, that's the Mergo Wraith. That's our lovely friend, our spirit friend. Not that great. There's one way to kill it, or 2 ways technically to kill it. I hate those songs. Yeah, literally, I was like, right, I don't hear music. What's happening? But yeah, so that's the lovely Mergo Wraith. That's the spirit that's been chasing us the whole fucking time. But what'd you call it? You know, it can't touch you if you have the thing, but you need a specific. Fuck right off. Get to fuck. I'm not fighting another dog, man. If it comes after me, I'm just gonna cry. It's fine. Wait, it's fine. I definitely want to fight a dog man today. I know I could hide my tracks, but I'm just too lazy. So, ooh. Oh no, I don't have any space. Well, I do have space technically. But yeah. So now we don't need ketchup. Yeah. There's a. He's only got a punch and I've got a crowbar, so he should know better. I offered to talk, and he charged me. Why can I only wait? Can I? I'll offer to talk again until he literally. Why do I have to wait? Okay, what did he do? Did he try and punch me? Did he? Oh, you know what? Fuck it. You're getting hit then. I'm gonna hit you with a actual crowbar. Okay, so he's vulnerable. He's fallen. Kick him when he's down. Oh no, he got up. Oh, he's a bad. Oh, of course. Oh, he's got a monkey wrench. What the fuck did he get a monkey? He got a monkey wrench out of nowhere. He had a fist 30 seconds ago. Oh, this bastard, right. I'm just going to keep hitting him. I don't really care. He's demanding my surrender. Yeah, you can fuck off. Oh, he's got concussion. He's got concussion. He's bleeding. He's stunned. He's in severe pain. He's fallen. He's got a crippled left leg and he's barefoot, but you know. He's dead. Oops. I'm taking his shit. I wonder if I can. No. Can I not put this in here? No, I can't. Okay. Let's empty this out. Put this. Why have I got a handful of ashes? What the fuck? No. I wanted that to go there. Oh no. Well, you know what? I guess I can put those in my. A cell phone. $10. Fuck it. $10 is $10. Also, I got a message from Facebook. That's slightly concerning. Oh no. Okay, never mind. Everything's fine. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to Detroit today. I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna stream until 10 o'clock, but I do want to try streaming some Dead by Daylight. And by streaming, I don't mean like properly playing, but like testing out how laggy it can be. I do want to because I do really want to stream Dead by Daylight, but obviously just with not having internet. Yeah, a test run. Yeah, I do want to just test it first to see if it is possible, you know, with my internet. So I might play a game or two to see how laggy either the stream is or how laggy the game is. Because I know I do sometimes get lag spikes, so I would rather not. you know, I would, instead of dedicating a full stream just to Dead by Daylight, to possibly not, to probably not, like, if I do dedicate a full stream to it and it doesn't work, I don't really see the point in it. Loads DBD, Wi-Fi dies instantly. Honestly, I'm kind of scared of that. Because it might not even be bad on my side, but it might be bad for everyone else using the internet, you know, in my house. So I do need to kind of be kind of wary of that. So I will. Oh, my box cart's fallen. No. That's fine. We can figure something out, I'm sure. Wait, let's can we rearrange this? There we are. Perfect. Let's organize this. See what we can. I don't know why I can't put one container in another container, because like it makes sense, because like I could put this sack in the other bag to, but it's 97%, but that's only 31%. I'll just leave it. It's fine. I'll find another bag. It won't kill me. I'm burdened though. That's an issue. I think it's because I'm hungry. So we're just gonna eat and eat and eat and eat. Okay, we've got a slated hunger, which is fine. Okay, there we are. But yes. We're going to sneakily retreat because we're a bit too close. He's got a rifle, to be fair. Okay. That person went that way. Okay, so he was just passing by. It wasn't a risk of anything. But yeah. Yeah, it's just something that I need to kind of watch out for. So I would rather do it in the middle of another stream, so that I knew it would be fine. So I'll only do a couple games, but it's fine. Because we'll get to like the outskirts of Detroit. So that way, if I next stream this, we can just go straight into the Hatter and get the kind of storyline going again. Is that my mum shouting me? No, I don't think it was. That's fine. Oh, person. Hello. I'm just gonna leave. Casually. Okay, yes, okay. There we are. Okay, we're near Detroit. That's fine. Now it's just a beeline straight. Hey! Now it's just a beeline straight to it, I think. Yeah. Yes, gotta love it. I'm at okay. Well, that's annoying. Mildly. There we go. Hello. We are here. Actually, we got here just in time because fucking it's almost night. You hear them before you see them. People, lots of them. Pushing branches aside, you're presented with the city you saw from afar. A hybrid between shantytown, refugee camp, and RV park skirts the massive walls to the city. Everywhere you look, people navigate the winding, muddy roads, carrying supplies, patching holes in shelters, and arguing over property. Smoke from 1,000 campstove and barrel fires trail upward, and the scent of cooked food elicits a gurgling from your stomach. Oh no, we're hungry, thirsty, and tired. Nary an eye pays attention to you, just one of the dozens of ragtag corpses shuffling in from the wasteland. Beggars, customers, hopefuls, prey. Welcome to DMC Sprawl. And then we'll go into, of course, our lovely Detroit gates. And we get, of course, rejected. Hey! Stop it. Navigating the twisting maze of shacks and tarp shelters, Detroit's massive walls stand as a constant backdrop to the east. Easily half a dozen stories high and probably just almost as thick, the city walls are an impressive sight to behold. Armed towers bristling with surveillance arrays stand at regular intervals, keeping watch over the sprawl, and likely the city within. Before you, giant vid screens. Why did I say vivid screens? Vid screens. Shh. On the 3 gatehouses flash instructions about past requirements and threat levels, and flocks of people stream into and out of the gates. You take your place in the line on the right. Okay, yes, we get rejected because we don't have a thing. Yep, okay. I didn't want to do this. You know what? We'll do this because this is when you notice. Yeah, and a visitor's pass can't be cheap, so there's no way this is just a cakewalk test. Plus, Hatter approached you, nobody walks into town out of nowhere and gets that kind of welcome. I don't like this, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Yep, turns out you are worth the extra attention, all that fun stuff. I said in front of the cost of visitor's pass, blah, blah, blah. Look normal in person, yeah. So, we see this, the stuff on the floor. I'll take a reach the drawer. The pass is yours. Maybe come around here when you're looking for it. So yeah, so basically we're given the pass. We can literally go and like not deal with this guy, but you know, I don't know. I'm not gonna go back in there. I'm not gonna go back. So I pressed escape again. I'm going to go... If I put it into full screen, it'll go back into full screen before I load it back up. So I'm going to save and quit. I think it does auto-save, doesn't it? I can't remember. So it's saving, but it's not quitting. Can you quit? Please. It's not. Okay. We will just do this then. Okay, so we're going to have a little bit of a black screen for a minute while I get up. Dead by Daylight. Now, let me just quickly change the stream thing just to say Dead by Daylight. Obviously, again, I'll maybe do 1 or 2 games. You know, what am I trying to say? 1 or 2 of these games just to see how either my stream acts or how my internet acts. I mean, for all I know, it could be like perfect. It could work perfectly, but I just don't know. I do need to just try. But I do have a few games that I would play on stream if Dead by Daylight isn't quite working without wired internet. I do have a kind of source of games that I can play if, for example, this doesn't work. So, fun times, really. Love testing things out live and seeing if it's working. But then again, there's no other way I can really reliably, you know, try and see if it will work. So, Jack, I know you're in here and you're quite attentive to all this kind of stuff. So if there is either lagging or... By the way, this David skin is fucking disgusting. It's genuinely the worst thing I think I've ever seen. Look at his fucking face. He looks like a gremlin. My eyes see all. Basically, yeah. But look at his face. He looks like... he looks ugly. He looks really ugly. He's got a mullet. The Oni's one's cool. And I want it. Like, please. Neckbeard looking bitch ass. he has a neckbeard looking... Or neckbeard looking bitch ass, yeah. But look at the Onis. The Onis is very pretty. It's very pretty. He's the Minotaur. And I love him. Why have I got so many notifications on my phone all of a sudden? I hate it. Okay, Reddit, go away. Reddit, go away. Okay, message on Facebook, that's fine. Fucking heck. Well, that was out of nowhere. Oni skin, Percy Jackson books, David skins and Percy Jackson movies. You know what? You're fucking right. I can't actually deny that at all. Oh. Those few that were asking for shirtless clown finally got him. I forgot about these. I really did. Specifically this one. I think I blocked this one out of my memory when I first saw it. He looks like the spirit with his floaty hair. Disgusting. Excuse me, clown is beautiful. Thank you very much. Oh, anyways. Enough fawning over skins. Time to see if this will fucking work. Oh yeah, that's just one of the... Hair shrapnel on his shoulder. He's like the spirit. He's like the fat dude version of the spirit. He's cosplaying the spirit. Why is my social media fucking popping off? Well, queues are slightly quick. Spirit wannabe. I mean, you're not wrong. So I'm not gonna like be kind of try hardy, but you know, I'll still try. But yes, I'll finish what I was saying. You are quite attentive to this stream and things that happen in this stream. So if I do seem like more laggy, or the stream starts buffering or anything like that, please let me know. Because I know you'll be able to notice that quite easy. Or if maybe the quality changes, like if the quality gets a bit shitty. Or if the game itself lags for you but doesn't lag for me. Just things like that, I would, if you could like let me know. Looks okay. Because obviously if there is any... If I'll point out, no detail shall go unnoted, because I always say it out loud, even when I'm playing by myself, if I have a big massive lag spike. So I will say I will say if I have a lag spike, so you'll know it's not just on your end. But for all I know, I could notice like big massive lag spikes, and you can notice them too. So I shall... First test round. I'll do a couple. And then I'll log off the stream for tonight because I'm not doing the full 4 hours first stream back. I'm getting myself back into it slowly but surely. Okay, right. Although it's not as fun as Survival Friends, but you know, these are tests. The light on your mic is the brightest light in your room right now. It is, and I'm perfectly aware of it. It's just suddenly got really dark, and I don't like it. So maybe after this game I'll turn my light on, because I don't want my face bathed in red. I don't want my face bathed in this, because if I cover it, I'll look a bit better. But it's also very dark in this room, so I will turn my light on. Well, this is We're fine. You look like you have I mean, I have eczema, which is close enough. I mean, fuck. Nope. There's no sound. No. Oh wait. Okay. I will get on that in a minute. Oh, these auras. Anyway. I mean, they'll look alright in certain... Okay, right. Okay. Desktop audio output. Fuck you. Okay. Very quiet sound. Audio output. Like, minimal. Okay, right. Okay. I'll do this. Now... Oh, I can't... Right, is that any better? Wait, let me tab back out into that and tab in here. Is that slightly better? Well, obviously it's... The fucking heartbeat goes away as soon as I'm like, is that okay? Ah! Okay, it is better. Okay, I just had to add another channel in OBS. Okay. Thank you for that. Again, it's things like that. Just let me know. Send this back. Okay, perfect. This is why we love chat, because chat helps immensely when we're testing out whether games work or not. But yeah, so any kind of things in the stream that are different and not a good different, please let me know. I would appreciate it a lot. Oh, my poor generator. Ugh. Back to nothing yet again. Alright. I thought she had fucking like surveillance and I was like, no! Not again! Okay, apparently when that little symbol pops up in the top kind of left, it is, that is saying your internet is going a bit funky. Which is perfectly fine, you know. It happens. It happens not on stream as well, so it's not as if that's any different from what it usually is. I might only do like one. Oh! Why do you have to go this way? I hate this game. I hate every fiber of its being. Frame rate is a bit low, slightly choppy, okay. Slightly choppy's fine, we can deal with slightly choppy. We can deal with ever so slightly choppy. Oh, fuck. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, this game's clearly not gonna last long, so we might do two, just to double check. We'll do two games. Come get me! I don't know who you are, but come get me, please. Pardon me. Oh, it's a Yui! Oh no. Oh no. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Yep, goodbye. I don't even run decisive on Ace, so that fucks that up entirely. Okay. Is it only when that little symbol pops up that it gets choppy, or is it all the time? Is it like constantly? No, I forgot to take this fucking medkit off. I got it in the trial and I don't want it. I don't want to leave it. Can I like leave it? Hello. Hello friend, how are you? Oh, hello Yui. Oh, I had a little bit of lag there. It varies, okay. So it's not constantly. Why does there have to be a hook right here? Why, father? Why do you do this? Right now it's smooth. Okay, so it might be when that little symbol pops up in the top left. So it might be when that little symbol pops up in the top kind of left that it's like that's when it kind of fucks around. I don't like this. I don't like this. But then other times it's like the gen doesn't have a proper animation. Pistons just go up instantly, up and then down. Ah, I get it. Luckily I'll be able to watch this VOD back as well and see. But I forgot thought, hey. But yeah, I'll do another one just to double check and do another little test. But yeah, so it's looking good. I mean, I'm not getting that bad of a lag spike right now. So give me a minute. I'm going to cut the timer right now. It mostly starts getting bad when you're being chased. Yeah, even just kind of general internet. That's kind of when it starts going a bit funky. Oh. But that was the usual before. Yeah, I think even when you're playing not streaming, you normally get lag when you're getting chased. Or whenever, like, things suddenly appear on screen when they weren't before. It's going to take your computer a minute to catch up. I don't think I'm going to do a second one. I think I'm not going to say I'm going to constantly play Dead by Daylight because I don't want, especially in my 4-hour increments that I usually do, because people in my, whenever, obviously when you have wired internet, it's yours, you're not sharing it with anyone. But like, for example, when my brother was downloading something a while ago, I couldn't watch Twitch. It just lagged that often that, I couldn't get any feedback off of Twitch. So we do have to share. I've returned from the depths of hell. I mean, I was here the whole time, but the chat was being weird. You know what? I'll accept that excuse, Lauren. But yeah, I was just testing out some Dead by Daylight to see how it ran. Actually, let's see if I can bring up. Right, okay, so give me a minute. I know we're at a black screen right now. Give me a minute. Video capture, hello. There we are. Okay, so since I'm not in a game right now, we'll just go this full face cam. Not quite full because you want proof. I mean, I don't need proof, but if you want to send it, sure. But yeah, we were just trying out some Dead by Daylight to see how it kind of ran on with my current internet. So like, I'll still maybe play it sometimes, I might play it occasionally, but it's not going to be a regular thing right now until I can get an Ethernet cable, because obviously, as I was saying, my brother, when he's downloading something heavy, I see it, Lauren. I see it. Okay, I'll check it later. Actually, let's put some music on since we're just sitting talking. But yeah, when he's downloading something, my internet fucks up, so I can only assume if I'm streaming, his internet will fuck up. So I don't really want to kind of hog all the internet. So I will obviously probably keep updated on my Instagram about where I'm at with getting an Ethernet cable. But I'll still probably stream. I might do my kind of regular schedule. Just with random games that I end up finding. I don't know. Because I mean, like, I would like to play a lot more single player games, but some of mine that I have are quite boring to play. So we might do some not Project Zomboid. We'll do some Neo Scavenger probably next time. I don't think I'm streaming tomorrow, but again, I'll post on Instagram if that's different. But what am I saying? Yeah, so we might do some Project Zomboid if I'm in the mood for it. If I'm not in the mood for it, unfortunate, but I'm just not in the mood, and I wouldn't enjoy it if I play it when I'm not in the mood. So, but yeah, so we're just gonna wrap it up here. I know it's only been 2.5 hours, but I'm tired. I'm sore. Actually, I haven't even fucking showed my tattoo on stream because it's on my leg and I can't exactly bring my microphone, my webcam down to my leg. But I will do. Just to finish this off, we shall. Way! Ta-da! let's bring this up here so you can actually hear me. Wait, let's that's the wrong way. Wait, no, we can put this back down. Wait, there we are, looking sick. Thank you. This keeps literally tilting. It reminds me of Portal. You know what? I never noticed that until now. It looks so much bigger. Yeah, because like he did use an A4 piece of paper to kind of do it, but if it was A4, it would probably, the antlers would probably finish up here and like finish down at my knee. So I do like the placing of it, and I really want to get something here now, just to kind of like have it not be just that. I just want to have something to do up here. I don't know. Let's bring back down again. Fucking hell, that was stressful. I was like moving from side to side, and that's how I was like holding on to everything I could to try and stop from my boy thighs being dummy thick pickle canvas. I mean, it's big when I'm like sitting down, so that's how initially I was like, oh, the size of it initially threw me, because I was like, are my thighs really that big? Turns out it was just because when I sit down, my thighs like they go like that. But yeah, I am looking at getting I'm looking at getting more. Of course I am. I'm booked in to get another one on my fucking collarbone in a month. You know, like if people ever tell you that tattoos are not addictive, they are lying. They are a big, massive liar. But I am thinking of other things to put here and there. My thighs do that when I sit to. Yeah, they just go from like that and then like, bleh. So they get a lot wider. So you think your thighs are a lot wider than what they are. In reality, it's just you just they turn into pancakes. The squish is good. The squish is good. It means I have fucking pillows for thighs. But yeah, so I just decided to show it off, because as if I've not fucking showed it off enough, as if I've not posted it in every form of social media I have. Oops. But yes, so I don't know. I think I'll just play it by ear when it comes to games that I want to play. Because, you know, there's like days where I'm not really feeling certain games, so it might be I won't know what I'm playing until 5 minutes before I start the stream. So sometimes it might be a little cheeky surprise. But yeah, I do think I'm gonna start back up my lovely streaming stuff again, because I missed it, and now I remember why I missed it, because I fucking enjoy this so much. But yes, I shall finish this off here, and I'll see you guys either tomorrow or Monday. I'm not sure if I'm streaming tomorrow. Chill Minecraft stream making fars a bit. You know what? I did consider streaming Minecraft at one point, and I might do it maybe in the next few weeks. Or maybe even when I start back college. Obviously, I don't want to be stressing myself out by doing streaming. So if I do stream, but when I go back to college, I just might, you know, stream some Minecraft. And do the exact same thing that you do in every single other Minecraft world that I end up doing anyway. But you know, we're not going to talk about that. But yes, so I shall either see you Sunday or Monday at 6 o'clock for some form of game. I don't know what game. It could be anything, depending on what I'm feeling. So I'll probably post it on Instagram before I do it, if I have decided a game. But yes, I shall finish off the stream and talk to you all later. Bye bye.